The KKK first emerged during the time of Reconstruction. However, it remained a small regional organization until the 1920s. By 1925, dues-paying members numbered 2 million. The new Klan is often referred to as the Second KKK to distinguish it from its earlier stages. The KKK uniform consisted of a white robe with a hooded mask that covered their face. Because of their attire, the KKK was also called the Invisible Empire. The KKK promoted what they believed to be 100% Americanism, which included Protestantism, charity, motherhood, morality, temperance, and education. So what is not considered 100% American? Many people are under the impression that the KKK terrorized only African Americans. However, this is not the case. The Klan did discriminate against African Americans, but the terrorized also included Roman Catholics and Jews. To install fear within these groups, the KKK used such methods as tarring and feathering, branding, mutilating, and lynching or hanging. The burning of the cross became the trademark of the KKK. The fiery cross is said to be a symbol representing the ideals of Christian civilization. The cross itself is a symbol of sacrifice and service to Christ. The fire signifies that Christ is the light of the world. The light is said to drive away the darkness and the gloom, so knowledge of truth dispels ignorance and superstition. Hiram Wesley Evans held the title of Imperial Wizard, the highest-ranking leader of the Klan, during the Second KKK.
We know that we are right, in the same sense that a good Christian knows that he has been saved and that Christ lives, a thing which the intellectual can never understand. These convictions are no more than to be argued about than is our love for our children. We are merely willing to state them for the enlightenment and conversion of others.
The KKK also singled out immigrants, who Klan members claimed could not achieve genuine Americanism.
Nordic Americans have learned that alien ideas are just as dangerous to us as the aliens themselves, no matter how plausible such ideas may sound. They have come to understand that the differences in racial background, in breeding, instinct, character, and emotional point of view are more important than logic. So ideas which may be perfectly healthy for an alien may also be poisonous for Americans. Americanism is a thing of the spirit, a purpose and a point of view that can only come through instinctive racial understanding. Most aliens do not understand those principles. Jews, however, have some hope. He contributes much to any country where he lives. This is particularly true of the Western Jew, those of the stocks we have known so long. Their separation from us is more religious than racial. When freed from persecution, these Jews have shown a tendency to disintegrate. We may hope that shortly, in the free atmosphere of America, Jews of this class will cease to be a problem.
Many people have been affected by the KKK, either directly or indirectly. You will now get the chance to hear stories of 3 different people who were affected by the KKK.
Them Ku Kluxers was terrible. What they done to people, oh God, they was bad. They come sneaking up and run out of your house and take everything you had. They was rough on the women and the children. People all wanted to stay close to where the soldiers was by. I sure know they was my friends.
My grandparents lived in Orange County. Late at night, my grandma would be awakened by the thudding of horses' hooves as night riders, brandishing torches and yelling like banshees, swept into the clearing and rode round and round her cabin, churning the earth outside her door. She never knew when they might set fire to the place, burning her to death inside. And some nights she was so terrified that she would get out of bed in the middle of the night, creep through the woods to the roadway, and trudge the 12 miles of Durham, preferring the dark, lonely but open road to the risk of being trapped at the farm.
A lad whipped with branches until his back was ribboned flesh. A negress beaten and left helpless to contract pneumonia from exposure and died. A white girl, divorcee, beaten into unconsciousness in her home. A naturalized foreigner flogged until his back was pulped because he married an American woman. A Negro lashed until he sold his land to a white man for a fraction of its value. It is horrid.
The Klan made a large impact on the United States. With popularity of the Klan increasing, They had overwhelming polls in state elections and influence on the elections of many governors, as well as ties with organized crime. Many Klansmen were prominent figures in their communities, and as a result, the Klan split the Democratic presidential election. Now what you are about to hear was a leaflet circulated by the Ku Klux Klan encouraging others to join.
Here are the 20 reasons why you should, if qualified, join, aid, and support the White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. 1. Because it is a Christian, fraternal, and benevolent organization.
2. Because it is a democratic organization governed by its members.
3. Because it is democratic and a just organization.
4. Because it is a working organization which not only talks but acts.
5. Because it is a very secret organization and no one will know that you are a member.
6. Because it is a legal organization and no one can be prosecuted for being a member.
7. Because it is a politically independent organization and is not pledged to any political party.
8. Because it is a pro-American organization that opposes anything, person, or organization that is un-American.
9. Because it is an organization that is sworn to uphold the lawful Constitution of the United States of America.
10. Because it is composed of native-born, white, Gentile, and Protestant American citizens who are sound of mind and of good moral character.
11. Because the goals of the KKK are the total segregation of the races and the total destruction of communism in all its forms.
12. Because the KKK has twice saved this nation from destruction, as history clearly records.
13. Because there comes a time in life of every man when he has to choose between the right or the wrong side of life.
14. Because there are today many alien forces entering the United States of America bent upon its destruction.
15. Because it informs its members, and an informed citizen is a good citizen.
16. Because a Christian-like brotherhood among men must be revived in America.
17. Because one of the goals of the KKK is states' rights and complete state sovereignty.
18. Because neither the conservatives nor the liberals will save our nation, for patriots always save a nation.
19. Because it is clear now that if communism is to be defeated in America, it will be done in the South, and primarily in Mississippi.
20. Because the KKK needs you today to help fight America's battles.
Every instinct, every interest, every dictate of conscience and public spirit insists that white supremacy forever shall be maintained. Hiram Wesley Evans.